I failed, not once, not twice, but 5 times. And let me tell you, each failure was more painful than the last. But you know what they say? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And boy, have I come out stronger than before. You see, failure is not the end. Failure is merely a stepping stone to success. It's a lesson learned. It's an opportunity to grow. And that's exactly what I did. My first business venture was a clothing line. I poured all my time, money, and energy into it. But despite my best efforts, it failed. The market was saturated, the competition was fierce, and I simply couldn't keep up. But I didn't let that discourage me. Instead, I learned the importance of market research, competitor analysis, and staying ahead of the curve. My second business was a social media marketing agency. I thought I had it all figured out. I had a solid business plan, a talented team, and a hunger for success. But again, it failed. I realized too late that I didn't have a deep enough understanding of my target audience, their pain points, and how my services could solve their problems. I learned the importance of customer research, value proposition, and effective communication. My third business was a dropshipping store. This time, I thought I had found the perfect business model. I could sell products without having to hold inventory or handle shipping. But again, it failed. I learned that just because a business model works for someone else doesn't mean it will work for me. I learned the importance of finding a business model that aligns with my strengths, passions, and values. My fourth business was a coaching and consulting business. I had learned so much from my previous failures that I felt confident that this time I would succeed. But again, it failed. I realized too late that I had been too broad in my niche and hadn't established myself as an expert in any one area. I learned the importance of finding a niche, establishing credibility, and building a personal brand. My fifth business was an e-commerce store selling digital products. This time, I had learned from my mistakes and had a clear plan in place. And finally, it succeeded. I had found a business model that aligned with my strengths, passions, and values. I had done thorough market research, customer research, and competitor analysis. I had established myself as an expert in my niche and had built a personal brand. And most importantly, I had never given up. So what did I learn from my failures? I learned that failure is not the end. Failure is merely a stepping stone to success. I learned the importance of market research, customer research, competitor analysis, value proposition, effective communication, finding a niche, establishing credibility, building a personal brand, and never giving up. I learned that success is not achieved overnight, but rather through persistence, hard work, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. So if you're feeling discouraged by your failures, don't be. Embrace them, learn from them, and most importantly, never give up. Because who knows, your next failure may just be the stepping stone to your greatest success.